One Tank Trip, presented by Childers, Air, Plumbing, Electric.
When most people think of maple syrup, the Mountain State is not the first thing on their mind. But in reality, West Virginia has some of the tastiest maple syrup around, often winning nationwide blind taste tests. Moonstruck Maple is one Mountain State maple syrup farm that perfectly embodies the tradition of making maple syrup as delicious as can be.
So we are a relatively small-scale maple farm in the state of West Virginia. We have right now currently a little over 1,600 taps. We're growing every year. We're on top of a mountain, so it can be pretty steep, and the weather can get a little interesting. You know, we slide on our butts a lot going up and down the hills, working the maple lines, but that's the bare bones of what we are.
But the bare bones of this operation is no joke. With over 1,600 trees tapped and over 25 yards of tubing, the Seegers work around the clock to ensure their syrup is the most delicious.
One real wall for me was like 12:30, 1 a.m. or something like that, and it was freezing rain, and the wind was just killer. And I was up there tapping trees because when it's time to tap, you just have to do it. You know, nature tells you when to do it.
And before tubing is even ready to go, there's nearly a month of prep work to be done.
There's more before the tapping too. We usually have 1 month or so of getting up into the woods, doing line repair, cutting down trees that have blown down in the off season because the tubing all stays up year round.
With the tubing up and the sap flowing, this year has been an amazing year for maple production, but to the Seegers, this trade means so much more than just a tasty breakfast.
Making it for future generations. In fact, we had Future Generations University here the other day at open house, and it is important to keep them all involved and keeping our kids learned up and getting their hands dirty and learning a skill, a trade, or whatever, so that they have that to fall back on is always great. So,
if you want to try the deliciousness that is Moonstruck Maple, don't miss out on Maple Days on March 16th, where there will be food and maple activities for the whole family.
We do free pancake breakfast, tours of the sugaring facility, tree tapping demonstration, and you can taste all the different, well, maybe not all of them, but a good many of our infused syrups that we have available at the time.
To sweeten your next pancake a little extra, fill up that tank of gas and head over to Moonstruck Maple. In Summers County, I'm senior photojournalist Danny DeLanty for Newswatch.
One Tank Trip, presented by Childers, Air, Plumbing, Electric.